Okay, today we'll continue our lesson election process in India. Okay, see today we have read about on the day of polling. Okay, ruling party at the time of elections. What are the rules has to be? What are the rules they have to be followed? Okay, and we read about conducting rallies and public gatherings. Under which conditions they have to be conduct the rallies? To whom they should take the prior permission for conducting rallies? The political parties. Political parties, if they want to be conduct the rallies, right, at the time of elections, to whom they should get the permission from the police department. Yes. See, and yes, here they have given about voters pledge. Okay, see, we the citizens of India, having abiding faith and democracy, hereby the pledge of to uphold the democratic traditions of our country and the dignity of free and fair peaceful elections, to vote in every elections fearlessly and without being influenced by considerations of religion, race, caste, community, language or any inducements. That means what, voter is saying that word, we will not influenced by any of the parties, any of the gifts offered by them, and we will not go for only supporting of caste and religious. Okay, and we will not go for any mass voting, okay, double voting like that. Okay, we'll go for an fair and free elections. Okay, so that pledge by the voters. Okay, see here, today we'll discuss about conduct of elections at various levels. Already we have started, I have started right yesterday, at various levels. Okay, conduct of elections at various levels, in district levels, in state levels, in national levels. Okay, who will be conduct? Chief Electoral Officer. Who will conduct? Chief Electoral Officer. CEO means, okay, Chief Electoral Officer. Okay, here Chief Electoral, okay, Officer. Chief Electoral Officer. So come to the district level. Okay, coming to the district level, the district collector only. Okay, the district collector only. Okay, at the time of elections, he will be the CEO. Okay, he will be the CEO at the time of elections. Here CEO means what? Chief Electoral Officer, right? Okay, so at the district level, the district collector, whoever there at the present time, okay, that person only act as a Chief Electoral Officer. Remaining come to the states and nationals, okay, state and national elections. So, Election Commission of India will appoint electoral officers. Okay, appoint electoral officers. Whom they will select then? Senior most IAS officers they will select as the CEOs. Understood? And as well as this, okay, as well as this, Election Commission of India will be allot a returning officer. Okay, will be allot a returning officer. Okay, will be allot a returning officer for each constituency. For each and every constituency, Election Commission of India will be allot a person, a officer. That officer called as returning officer. He has to be check it out the count of voters, and he has to be check it out the place of voting. Okay, and he has to be check it out the agents, supporting agents, and he has to be check it out the rules and regulations whatever the Election Commission have given, right? So that all, whether the parties were following or not, any mass elections means mass voting, Okay, this type of all actions have to be do by the returning officer, and he has to be check the nominated persons. Okay, and all the duties have done by the returning officer. For each constituency, okay, for each constituency they will appoint one of the returning officer. Okay, yesterday I told you how they will divide the constituencies. Okay, it depends on the populations. They'll go for the constituency. See, for example, in last elections we might have Nizamabad 11 okay, 11 constituencies, right? So if it is in the next 5 years, we'll go for an elections, right? At that time, so they'll check it out the populations. If it is huge increase, then they'll go for divide of another constituency like that. Understood? Depends on the population. Okay. See here. To conduct and monitor elections in every constituency, an officer is appointed. He or is called as returning officer. Excuse me. Sorry for inconvenience. Okay. See, for each constituency, the EC will appoint Chief Electoral Officer. Okay. No. Returning officer. Okay. The candidate who registered the names in the voter list are eligible and have achieved to be elected representatives submit their nominations papers to the returning officers. Okay. Who all want to be contest, right? So those should be submit their nominations to whom? To the returning officer. Their nominations must be supported by at least one registered elector of the constituency. If a candidate sponsored by a registered party, okay, he or she called the party candidate. The others are called as independents. Okay, so the nominations are accepted by the returning officer. Okay, so if they have a same following of any existed parties, okay, they called as that so and so party candidates. Or else if they want to be start a new party, they called as independent parties. Understood? See, for example, one of a person want to be nominated. Okay, so he has taken the support of TRS party. So okay, we are taking always examples only TRS, right? Okay, I'll change this. TDP party, for example. Okay, Telugu party, right? So he want to be nominated under support by this party. So this A party called as TDP party candidate. So another B party, okay, another B contest does not want any of supporting of any party. So these B contest called as independent, okay, means all party, okay, independent party. Understood? Independent party. Okay, see here, the returning officers scrutinize the nominations and announce the eligible contesting candidates list. Okay, and he has to be check it out all the nominations, and he will announce the nominations who were given. Okay, the contesting candidates are given to the option to withdraw their nominations. Okay, to withdraw nominations within the specified period. See, for example, if any sarpanch elections were started, so at that time A party by the supporting of TDP and B party as independent and C party, some D party, some E party, okay, some another parties also have given nominations to the returning officer. Okay, but all of suddenly C party does not want to be contest. Okay, C party does not want to be contest. He can take it back of his nominations, but when there is a specific period like 14 days of after nomination or else 2 days after nominations, okay, like a specific period of time given by the returning officer. So within that time only that party has to be taken back his nomination. Understood? So if it is a limit period crossed, there is no chance to be take back their nominations. Understood? the contesting candidates are given the option to withdraw their nominations within specific period. Okay. Later, the returning officer shall declare the final list of contesting candidates in the constituency. The party candidates are allowed the party symbol, and independent candidates will be allotted the symbols are available at that time. Actually, these party candidates have their own symbol. TDP symbol is what? As we know, that cycle, right? Yellow color flag and cycle, right? So, whoever participating under this party, this A party also have the same symbol. But B party here participated as an independent, new party, right? So, they have go for another symbol or else anything, they'll go for another symbol, okay? And they have to be submit their symbol and the color of flags, whatever, to the officer. Before the elections only, they have to be clarified that each and every party symbols, okay? And before the when they are announcing of nominations, okay, they'll give a time for withdrawal, and after the time also, returning officers will be announce the nominations of the constituency. Okay, at that time, independent party symbols also they'll announce. Okay. After these, the names and the symbols of contesting candidates are entered into EVM. EVM means electron voting machine. Okay. EVM, electronic voting machines. Okay. See, why these? Of course, this party have already cycles. This party have another. This party have another. This party. See, this is all parties, candidates' names. Okay. These parties, contestants' names, and as well as their symbol. Okay, and their symbol. This is all information they will be entered into the EVM machine. This is all prior actions. Okay, prior means before the elections only they will be go for this. Okay, so now here A party. See here cycle. Okay, B party. If they take any flower symbol. Okay, any flower symbol here. And here B contestants, here A contestants, like that they will enroll into the electronic voting machine. If it is the ballot voting, I'll tell you what is electronic voting machine and ballot voting, I'll tell you. Okay, if it is a ballot voting, then go for printing of a pamphlet like this. Okay, and in the EVM machines, it's all like some buzzer machine mode it is there. If I want to be B party, I have to be press here on this buzzer. Okay, understood? So that is the process of by using EVM. Okay, see here. The same procedure is followed for conducting elections to the parliament and to the state assemblies and local self-government bodies. Same process followed by even the district levels, even the state levels, even the national levels. Understood? Next, voting mechanism. Voting mechanism. See, I'll tell you, before that, actually when this election process was started, of course, at that time the population not this much, it's maybe some crores. Okay, so they introduced the election system, how the pamphlets wise, as I told you, the pamphlets wise. Okay, on the pamphlets they'll give the nominations, names, okay, names of the contestants and the symbols of contestants. Okay, and each paper, each pamphlets they'll give like this. Okay, and who wants to be use our voter ID? Okay, who wants to be vote? The person have to take a stamp pad, which is having like this stamp pad. You can look it in your book. Okay. Okay, it's having this mark, swastik mark of stamp pad. Okay, swastik mark of stamp pad. With the using of ink, and if I want to vote on this candidate, okay, if I want to vote any voter, if I want to vote any of A party candidate, okay, I have to be take this stamp pad, swastik stamp pad, and have to be press here. Understood? Okay, and I have to be elections, okay, filling of this all ballot boxes will be locked and seized, and that they will take into any safest place, okay, and they'll take that some days of time for counting, okay. They'll arrange some of employees for counting, and they'll each and everything they'll open, okay, open, and whatever, for example, A parties who are given the stand, so that paper they'll keep in another box, and B nominated whoever gave a note, that they'll keep into the another box, okay. First they'll keep into separate, and then first they'll keep the separate like that, and then they'll go for counting. So these have taken more time, you know, for counting of all that, okay. These have taken more time, and as well as by we have a huge population, right? So this process, it's not a supportive, okay. By day, we are it is increasing a huge population. So by conducting of elections, this huge population we have, right, it's not supported by using this ballot box and the pamphlets. So then there is a new mechanism came into exist into the election process of India, that are EVM machines, electronic voting machines, okay. Then there is no need of stamp pads, there is no need of ballot boxes and all. So what is then? They have, see, each if you in your textbook also you can see that what is a EVM machine, okay. So electronic voting machine, same like on the machine, okay, on that machine they'll give that symbols of the party, candidates, contestants names and the party, okay. They'll give, and it's using of some buzzers, okay. Buzzers areas. Buzzers means nothing but if you press it will come some sound. We call as buzzers, right? Yeah. So in that missions, the buzzers also there. If I want to be voter some of B candidates, B contestants, so I have to. So the voter has to be pressed here, okay. So when the voter pressed, immediately the vote for the B candidate will be recorded. For example, he has gotten a 200 votes. So I ordered one, right? 201. So immediately when the polling is going on, okay, immediately the voting is recorded. Okay. So there is no need of again and again go for calculations. Okay. The time became reduced, work reduced, and within time also, election commission department can release the results. Okay, and due to we have a huge population, right? So in this way, in this mode of EVM machines, even we are covering that all the huge population within some days. Okay, but before the old process, they have taken more months of the time to completing of all elections all over the place. But by this, within days only, the election process is going to be complete. Understood? Okay. And how okay, this is about, I told you about the olden way and new modern way. And do you know, in some places where at a time when they are conducting the elections, maybe the EVM machines will not be sufficient to all the areas where the elections were going on, right? So when it is not available at that time, in some places they will go for old model of ballot box and pamphlet stamping method. Understood? Last year, whatever the elections have passed, at that time, for MLC elections, for Sarpanch elections, in some places they have used this stamping mode of elections. Okay, but come to the MP and MLA, they have went with the EVM machines. Okay, it depends. Even sometimes, if that machines were not supportive, and that means, of course, if you go on and conducting of election in each village, right? Lakhs of villages are there. Of course, our government also producing EVM lakhs of missions, even though it may not be sufficient to all the villages at a day. Within 2-3 days, the election has to be complete, right? So at that time, when it is surplus of EVM missions were there, okay, not surplus means scarcity means less number. Okay, less number of EVM machines were there, means not availability at that time. So in some places they'll go for swastik stamp of elections. Understood? And now I will tell you how the election process is going on. Okay? Yeah. Here, voting mechanism. Each and every village they'll conduct the elections. Okay? So at that time, whatever the ruling party has to be support of the agents, has to be give some candidates as the election agents, right? And as well as anyhow returning officers for each constituency and government employees, 45 lakhs of government employees, right? So for each village some 4 or 5 employees they'll allot. EC, Election Commission, they'll allot the sum of employees, as well as they'll take the help of some village agents. Understood? Some village agents who want to be voluntarily do the work, right? So they'll take the help of their agents. Okay? So, and they'll maintain, voters have to be maintain the queue. Okay? And they'll check it out on the outside, whether also should not be violent any cases and they should not be arrange any meetings. Okay? And they'll take the help of police department for control over this. And candidates, voters are standing in lines. Okay? And one by one only they should go and enter into the room and they should go for voting. Okay? And normally for election for votings, our government is choosing that not as separate buildings. Government schools, colleges, okay, government schools and colleges only they'll use for go for voting. Okay, they'll not have any separate departments, separate buildings for that. Okay, and see, then arrange that all some candidates outside and they'll take the help of even police department for controlling of the queue of the voters, right? So when they enter into the room for voting, see there some candidates one place, some candidates one place, some another officer over there and another officer over there, and you can look at that picture also they have given here. Okay, in your textbook they gave the pictures, right? So when the candidate, okay, here one officer, here voting you have to be do, and it is covered with the 3 sides. Okay, it is covered with the 3 sides. Here EVM machines will keep, and here also one officer will be. Okay, and okay. So when the candidate voter enter into the room, first candidates they will check that the voting ID whether that candidate or not. Okay, whether that candidate or not they will check. And another one, they have the list of all the voters. That person will be ticked off. For example, here X person came for voting. Okay, he will check whatever the voter ID is there and the person and in the voter ID whether similar or not, this person will check. And the next person will check that X name in the list of voter list either there or not there. They will check. Of course, they have the numbers also. Okay, they will check. Okay, after checking, he will be tick out that so and so X person came for voting. He will take it. And the next person then give for ink for finger. Okay, ink for finger. Okay, see that ink called as indelible ink. I have written here. I am sorry. I have indelible ink. Okay, indelible ink. He will give to the fourth finger. Okay, and he will be apply the ink on the fourth finger. Okay, on the nail. Understood? And then the next person also will check, and he will tell you about who don't know, if they don't know how to vote, right? For example, they don't know about maybe EVM process and how to voting also. Some of illiterates, okay, some of who are living in villages and all. Maybe some people, if they don't know, this person will be there. And these ex candidate should be go for here, and whichever the party he wants to be vote, right, he has to be press. Okay, then he has to be go out. And these person here check that Okay, and he will check that all the process. Okay, he will check that all the process. Here checking, here ink, and here telling to the people, and here these person have OT is recorded or not. Why? Because in the EVM machines, when the buzzer is pressing, some sound will come. Okay, when the sound will out only, the OT is recorded. Sometimes the people without knowing that they did not press along, or also before that sound only they taken off their hand. Sometimes these cases will be happen, right? So that all cases will be solved by these officer. Okay, so this is the process of voting. Understood? So after the voting, into the form of swastik mark of voting, they'll keep in that all the pamphlets in a box, and that box seized by the officer. Okay, seized by the officer. Same like in the EVMs also. After the completing of all voting, okay, they'll seize these EVM machines also. Okay, they'll seize these EVM machines also, and they'll go for counting areas. Of course, they'll take some time the next day, or else they'll take that all EVM machines to the counting spots. Okay, then after within 2-3 days, they'll reveal the results. Understood? So you have to check it out that picture, then you will get a clear idea. Of course, why? Because within 3-4 years, you too will get a right to vote, right? Yes. Okay. Here, yes, they have given staff discharging duties of a polling booth. Where the elections were going on, that area is called as polling booths. See, I told you mostly ECU will be selected only governmental buildings, right? Colleges and schools. Where the elections were going on, where the voting process is going on, is called as polling booths. Okay. Here, general elections. Okay. Here, general elections are conducted for every 5 years at the nation or state level before completion of 5 years tenure. Okay. You may think that every 5 years it will become, then after completing of, before completing of. Okay, before completing of every years, general elections were conducting. General elections, sadharana ennikalu. In the news, you may heard that, right? If the elections are held for either assemblies or the parliament, are called mid-term elections. If it is 5 years before, if it is any cases, if they will conduct the election, that called as mid-term elections. The elections are conducted for one or more vacancies are termed as by-elections. Okay, general elections, mid-term elections, by-elections. Okay, here after. Okay, general elections. Every 5 years which we are conducting, that all called as general elections. Okay, if it is any cases will be happen, any resign for anything, if they will conduct the middle of these 5 years, that called as mid-term elections. Okay, mid-term elections. Okay, and if it is the elections are conducting only for 1 or 2 vacancies. Okay, if the elections conducting only for 1 or 2 vacancies, that elections called as by-election. Okay, 1 or 2 vacancies only. Okay, if they are conducting only 1 or 2 or also 3. Okay, only for that vacancies if they are conducting the elections called as by-elections. Understood? Here, vote to reject, nota. Don't you think that nota means you are going to be that your favorite movie, right? No, of course, the movie name you might have thinking that. But here nota means what, you know? None of the above. None of the above. Here, for example, some kind of voter, he does not want to be vote for any person. Okay, he does not want to be vote for any person. That option also there here. That option also I have given in this last column in your EVM machines. Okay, even in the pamphlets also. So there I don't want to be vote for anybody's, no, so I can go press on the nota. Okay, none of the above. Okay, that means of course he used his voting rights, but he does not like any of the party in that. Okay, that is called as nota. See, on the basis of judgment given by the Supreme Court in 2013. Okay. When it is this nota came into force, no? In 2013. Okay, by the judgment of Supreme Court in 2013 in the case of People Union of Civil Liberties. Okay, nota is introduced. In which year nota introduced? 2013. By whom? By Supreme Court. Okay. The Supreme Court started that nota is a part of the freedom of expression. Yes. See, some people want that this system does not like maybe, right? So that also he can be expressed in the form of elections. How? By pressing a nota. Okay. Nota was first introduced as an option in the state assembly elections held in Delhi when they used in the Delhi elections, Mizoram, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh in 2013. Okay, so in these all state elections they used nota in 2013. Nota is an option only. Okay, it does not affect either the winning or losing capability of the candidates. Okay, just it's an option, freedom to express of the voters. Okay, if the highest number of voters are polled for nota, the candidate who secures second position would be declared win. Okay, and the need for electoral reforms. Okay, here the need for electoral reforms. India is the second most populous country in the world. It is a huge task of conducting elections in India. As I told you, we have a huge population, and the conducting of elections also it is a huge task. For example, if you observe your schoolmates, if you want to be elect any person, by having of 1,000-1,500 only, we are having some of headache. So that means a huge population, crores, right? But that it is a big task of conducting elections. If every political party promises to give good governance, socio-economic equality, the eradication of the poverty, every party will give the promises to the people. They will go for eradication of poverty, they will give assurance of this and that, etc. But few corrected politicians, those who have criminal background, adopt illegal practices to manage the voters. Yes, these were happenings, even happenings. Some of by using some another methods, okay, by using of another methods, illegal practices, okay, to managing the voters, by attracting, giving some things and all, even wine, even cash more, etc. Their practices lead some to make fun of election process. Even though there are some problems in the democratic process, many examples of sincere and dedicated politicians made our democracy proud. Even some of political parties, even they are going to be like this, but remaining all that following a corrupt rules of the government. Okay, that makes what political lead of India became proud. Okay, here they gave about what is postal ballot and cancellation of elections. Okay, see, the polling staff who have deputed for polling duties responsibilities have no scope to cast their vote. Polling staff who have deputed for polling duties responsibilities have no scope to cast their vote, because they will be deputed for polling duties to other stations rather than their workplace. Yes, who are assigned 45 lakhs of people EC is taking, right? So they do not have the chance to do the vote because they will go for another place. For example, the person belongs to Nizamabad, but he got the duty of the polling duty maybe Karimnagar. How can he come on that day to be polling? Who will do his duty? Is there no? To avoid this, the Election Commission facilitated with postal ballot. Okay? Election Commission facilitated for them what, postal ballot. It means those who are deputed for election duties and exercise their right to vote before the commencement of the polling date with the ballot paper. The election authorities send the postal ballot to the voters' respective places with a special facility. Okay, who are going for voter polling duties, they have to use their voting a day before of votings in the form of postal ballots. Okay, and after voting completed, the next day they will go for their duty places, and that all they will be sealed. Okay, they will be sealed that postal ballot. When they are going for counting, they will open it and count. Understood? Yeah. Cancellation of elections. In 2016, for the first time in the history, the Election Commission, it cancelled the notification that it released earlier. The EC had cancelled the polls of Arakkurichi and Tanjavur constituencies by-elections in Tamil Nadu. EC can cancel the elections also, So that is the case is happened. Okay, after the allegation of large sums of money was distributed. In 2016, EC has cancelled in some areas of elections. Why? They have distributed some money to the voters. So by this case, EC have cancelled. The Election Commission conducted elections at an earlier point of time. Okay, so this is about your election process of India lesson. You all have to go for reading. Okay, read every word as carefully.